Bung Bung. Welcome to the Poddy is brought to you by Bung Bung Coffee, the best modern dark roast this planet has to offer. We're talking about coffee sourced from some of the best coffee countries in the world: Peru, Honduras, Colombia, and Brazil. Imported to Australia, roasted here in Australia, and sent directly to your door via bungbungcoffee.com. You go and make your order and you're getting premium coffee delivered to your door. Does your dealer do that? That's unbelievable levels of just perfection. You're getting perfection in a cup, you're getting perfection delivery. You know, it's an easy way to order your coffee as well. There's no barriers. What'd you say? Go to bungbungcoffee.com, place my order, subscribe if I want to. Shh, that's easy. Thank you so much, Bung Bung Coffee. And for listening to the Welcome to the Poddy podcast, guess what? 15% off with code PODDY. PODDY. 15% off with code PODDY. Of course, go to claymcmathcomedy.com for all my dates, deets, and links. You will be able to see all of my upcoming dates for Cold-Blooded Comedy and my own solo stuff as well. So go there, do that. Buy merch at the store to support the show. If you can't afford the merch, then just share the show. You know, those are the two best ways to support, other than buying the products that we're spruiking here. But just either use the links to all the promo stuff, or go to welcometothepoddy.com, buy some merch, or share the show. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know, we're obviously supported by Leica Pet Food. This is just food at the standard, at the quality that you would expect for yourself, but for your pets. My personal experience is that I had a fussy dog and a fat dog. Started getting them their meal plans through Leica. Bang, the fussy one's eating. So then the fat dog doesn't go and steal her food. That's a win-win. They both eat at the same time. Bowls are empty. The fat one can't steal food. Now she's losing weight. Also, she's eating better, so she's losing weight. It's just all positive, man. And if you want to get positive like me and my dogs, go to leica.com.au. That's lyka.com.au, and enter promo code GG-135. That's GI-135 to get 50% off your first order. Are you kidding me? That's unbelievable. And another beautiful offer for all you people out there. If you're doing anything like me, doing anything like podcasting or YouTubing or anything like that, and you need to clip long form content down to short form, or you need to do things like add captions or add B-roll, Opus Clip. Okay? Go to opus.pro, and all you need to do is sign up for the pro plan, and you're going to get 30% off of your first month. 30% off. People don't offer these types of discounts. 30% is a lot. So if you need to clip anything up or just give it a try, go to opus.pro, go to the link in the episode description, my link, and you're going to get 30% off. But you have to click my link in the episode description. It's the number one AI clipping and editing tool. Okay, so this thing, like you said, you just put your video in, or your video link. You can either upload it or you can just stick your link in, and it calibrates and it spits clips out to you. It gives it a score of virality, how likely it is to go viral, and all of that. It clips it up, it captions it for you, and you can customize your caption colors and the style, the text, the font, everything. You can customize everything. You can make the clip longer. You can make it shorter. Dude, it just makes suggestions for you. You can fully customize it. And there is also a function within Opus Clip called Clip Anything, where if you are any good at prompting AI, like you can create whatever you want, really. So you can prompt it. What I've been prompting lately is, can you please collaborate or compile all the best parts of the episode to create a 1 minute review of, Jurassic Park. And it does it. Compile all the funniest moments from this episode. Bang, it does it. It's that simple, folks. And it saves me hours and hours and hours of editing a week. It has changed my life over the last couple of years that I've had it. Now, I've got my own code to share this with everybody, and I want you all to win like me. There's nothing worse than spending time on stuff that you don't need to be spending time on. So please go to the link in bio for Opus Clip, or link in episode description for Opus Clip. This is going to change your lives, okay? Anyway, let's start the show.
Welcome to the party. Best show on the internet. Ask anybody. You know it's easy money. Sit back, relax, get your headphones, everybody. Welcome to the party. Blackout in the booth. Every episode's a party. We go hard like Ricky Bobby. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party, bung bung. It's your man Claytron, aka the Big Boss Man, aka the Clumsy Jeweler, because I'm always dropping gems, aka the Milkman, because I always deliver, aka the PhD of podcasting, the Magnum PI of podcasting, the Captain, the Neil Armstrong of podcasting, because I am in uncharted territory right now. Okay, the last episode was recorded just hours ago. It is currently uploading, and I'm already recording again. I was going to bank this episode, but it is highly likely that I also upload this episode at the same time. Why? The last episode sucked. The movie sucked. So I wanted to bring a more positive energy. And now I'm back in the studio. The last episode was filmed in a fucking car. Hey, listen to the other episode if you want to hear all that. I'm not here to bitch this time. I'm here. I've got energy. I feel back at home in my studio. My house is empty. No one's here. I'm good. Yes. Oh, you can feel the shift. I feel like you got to listen to these episodes back to back, because this is something else. This energy I've got. I think I am going to release this episode tonight. Good God. Yes. Oh, I feel good. I feel fucking good. Man, obviously I've already gone through everything I was going to go through for the week, so I'm so close to going straight into Clay's reviews, but like I mentioned what was going on at my house in the last episode. You're going to have to go back to that episode to go through it. But yeah, there was a shoot here. And when I returned to the house, I met the talent. Wow. That's it. Wow. Dude. That's all I got for you. That's all I got. Let's go to Clay's review.
Comedy, action, horror. Will this movie win an Oscar? Set design, directing, acting, lighting, or costumes. This segment is Clay's reviews.
The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Directed by Guy Ritchie, starring the hot guy that does Superman. God damn it. I'm going to have to look him up. I was going to say John Hamm, but that's Mad Men. Henry Cavill. Alan Ritchson, who was Thad from Blue Mountain State, and he's now Jack Reacher on Prime, I think. Alex Pettyfer, whoever that is. Eliza Gonzalez, she was banging. We're really going into some pretty niche actors here after that, so we'll just leave it at that. But it's set during World War II, where an elite squad of misfit soldiers uses unorthodox tactics in covert missions against Nazi forces. And you know about me, dude. I love anything based on true events, and this was based on true events. Golly gosh, Gabby. And I don't know if I told you guys the story of Golly gosh, Gabby, and I don't want to get too graphic, but I had sexual relations with a girl named Gabby, and I believe she was cheating on her boyfriend at the time. And I'm not proud of that. That's very bad of her. And I was young enough to young enough, you know the saying, old enough to know better, young enough to not give a fuck? That's what I was, except maybe the opposite. I can't really tell. But we would, I don't want to get into too much detail, but yeah, we were doing it doggy, and she kept saying, golly gosh, golly gosh, golly gosh, golly gosh, golly gosh, which is off-putting. But, it's a funny story for the boys later that night or morning or the next morning. It was pretty late when it happened, and I ran back to the hotel. This is a basketball trip. Ran back to the hotel in the rain. That's how fit I used to be. Play a game during the day, go out, get blind drunk, still have enough energy and stamina and whatever to have sex, and then not just roll over and go to sleep, run back in the rain like I'm Rocky Balboa. That's what I used to do. And I don't want to get too graphic. I don't want to get too graphic here with the details, but golly gosh, Gabby, Triple G, man. And there's a boxer called Triple G. And we're gonna have to look him up now that he's on the tip of my tongue. No home loans, brother. But boxer Triple G. We need to get his name. Gennady Golovkin, Kazakhstani. Gennady Gennadievich Golovkin. Triple G, dude. And that's why they call him Triple G, because otherwise everyone's going to spend 3 minutes of their life trying to say his name. No offense, dude, but your name, change it. He did, Triple G, or someone did for him. And thank you, because in the interest of just smoothness and time, in the interest of time, for time's sake, Triple G is just going to get it done for everybody. But that was her nickname too, Triple G. So I don't want to get too graphic. Here. But why did I start talking about that? Nazi forces. No, she wasn't a Nazi. True story. Yeah, that was a true story. I don't think that's how I got there, though. I'm a sucker for a true story. Fuck it. Who cares? There you go. You guys got a story already, so I may as well finish the episode. No, I'm having too much fun, bro. Having too much fun. Had such a shit episode earlier and it's like 20 minutes long because I bitched and moaned about something in the other episode. And I like to release episodes rough, rugged, and raw. You know this. I couldn't do it. I couldn't let you guys be like, wow, look at this petty pussy or whatever. And then all of a sudden, now my nickname's Double P. You don't want that. So I had to nip it in the bud. I had to go back in there and edit out about 20 minutes of a 40-minute episode. So the episode's quick and shit, and then you can go into this one and we'll go full length and we'll go full throttle. You understand me? God, I'm feeling so much better. Let's have a sip of this Peroni Red. Not a sponsor of the show, but I do love a Peroni Red, baby. God, you guys are like, oh God, he had such a bad time on the last episode. He's gone, got pissed, and now he's feeling good. No, this is my first beer, okay? But I did go out for lunch, got some food. I'm no longer, whatever it is, anemic or diabetic or gluten-free or whatever the fuck I was earlier. So hungry. Now I'm good. My blood sugar levels are right, and you guys are really gonna pay the price or whatever. Triple G. Oh, was I talking about the names of the stars of the film? Who gives a fuck, dude? Who gives a fuck? Why did I watch this movie? I'll tell you. My dogs are going apeshit again, dude. It's like every episode there's something. 2 episodes ago, it was my dogs. Last episode, it was the weather and the fact I was in a fucking car so far away from my house, just spent the whole morning driving, and now my dogs are going apeshit again. And it does your head in, dude. It does your head in. And people are like, why can he not stay on track? Is he on something? No. I've never been tested for ADHD. I've never even had a thought that I've had ADHD, but the amount of times I do this podcast and I go, where was I? What was I talking about? How did I get there? Or get distracted by my effing dogs, dude. Maybe I've got it. But I can focus in, dude. I can focus in. I've been working hard, man. Not on focusing, but just working hard, which is focus. What the fuck am I talking about, dude? I watched this movie because friend of the show, recent guest, Luke Benson, who we watched Rebel Ridge, he suggested this movie. I watched it. Then he hit me up, changed his mind, wanted to watch Rebel Ridge. And I said, yeah, let's do it. So now I'm doing a solo episode on the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Solo ep again. Boardman's still on vacation. Looks like he's having an absolute ball. Don't know if you guys follow Boardman on Instagram, but his name on Instagram is not Boardman, so it's pretty hard to figure that out. But if you want to follow him, I'm going to put it out there. I think it's lavelle.c, lavell.c, and he looks like he's having a good time, man. But yeah, go give him a follow, but boost his numbers up a bit. Boost mine up if you don't follow me. Follow at Bung Bung Coffee, at Welcome to the Poddy, at Clay McMath Comedy, and at Cold Blooded Comedy, and of course at lavelle.c. Should we get into the movie? Sure. There is such a thing as being too happy to be back in your home, you know? God, I was foul. You go back to the other episode. Pause now, go back to the other one, listen to that, then come back to this and be like, geez, look at that shift in energy. That's the same fucking day. Some of you on YouTube and you're like, oh, well, you wearing a skirt jumper. Yeah, you put jumpers over T-shirts, boy. This T-shirt was underneath that skirt jumper. Okay, you might even be able to see the top of the cold here. I don't know, man, but since we're back in the studio, I am going to put the Welcome to the Poddy chain back on. There's like psychiatrists listening right now. They're like, yeah, he of course has ADHD. He said he was going to talk about the movie 10 minutes ago. Started talking about dogs and Luke Benson, and now he wants to put a fucking chain on and his thumb hurts so he can't even do it. He expects us to subscribe to this shit. Yes, doctor. And while you're here, give us a 5-star review, will you? I need as many reviews as I can. I'm trying to climb the charts, man. I'm trying to climb the charts and I need help. So if you haven't reviewed the show before on Spotify or what's the other one? Apple. Those are the main two. If you haven't reviewed the show, go ahead and give it 5 stars. Give us a nice little written review. Best show ever. Oh, the vibes are so high except for that one episode. Oh, God, what a drive home from work. Fuck Hamish and Andy. I want Clay. Clay and Boardman. Something like that. Maybe don't curse, I don't think they'll let you do that, but say something like that. And give it 5 stars. And also, dude, what else? Like and subscribe on YouTube. Okay, that's enough of the fucking promo bullshit, fuckhead, dick, sucker, cock, liquor bullshit. Okay, some people are driving with their kids in the car like, stop. I'm a huge Guy Ritchie fan, so I would have wanted to watch this anyway. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. It's a mouthful, probably could be a better title. They could have titled it something else. I didn't research to see if there were alternate titles. There probably was, and there was probably better ones included. I don't know why they would try to make somebody buy a ticket for the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. I don't even know if this was released in cinemas. I watched it on Amazon Prime. Yes, sir. Amazon Prime. But, it's this ragtag group of guys. They're all like, I don't know, borderline war criminals or something. And Winston Churchill wants this group of people who are very confident, but they do things the wrong way. They're like the Axel Foleys of World War II. Instead of just being a Detroit police officer that's visiting Beverly Hills, they are, fighting the Nazis, but kind of doing it as they please. And Winston Churchill was like, hey, brothers, I need you to do something for us. I need you to go and I don't know, blow up a ship or steal a ship or do whatever it is that you guys do to stop whatever it is that this guy does. And that's the long and the short of it. And do they use authentic military or wartime tactics in the film? I don't know. I'm not a history professor. I do have a PhD in podcasting. We all know that, but sadly I don't have a PhD in history or wartime tactics or military defense. I do have a PhD in defending the rim, no home loans. I'll defend a rim, no home loans, like it's my own, no home loans. And that is no home loans. Defending my own rim is absolutely the most no home loan situation that I could ever be in, other than literally not having a home loan. But as much as I love Guy Ritchie, I don't know if he wrote it either. I do know that he directed it. So whatever. He left his mark all over this. The pacing, the quick edits, the freeze frames, the superimposition of text on the screen for like chapters and introductions of characters and stuff like that. I love all that. I love the way that when he writes, the way that he writes dialogue, which seemed like he probably did for this movie. The character development was lacking, quite honestly. They were very quick to introduce everyone, and you got an idea, okay, of who they were, but never. I wouldn't say that I became connected or felt connected to a character in any way. Put it that way. The action scenes were great. There was some gory scenes, which was fun. Fight scenes, which were great. It just felt like, they had the ragtag crew. They had the classic intro scene, freeze frame on Clay's face. It says Clay right here. And what his nickname is, the Enforcer or whatever, the Rim Protector. And then they sort of like show a clip of them doing what they do or whatever, and that's it, and that's their background. And maybe there's a voiceover of the guy, the head and the HNIC, the head nigger in charge, Henry Cavill. There's just a voiceover of him sort of, and he was sort of talking like this for the whole film. He kind of sounded a little bit like Peter Sellers. And I don't know if that's any good, what I just did, and I'm not going to keep doing it. It's kind of embarrassing, frankly. But he'd sort of be like, and his brother, and now he's got nothing to lose and no one to live for, so he's just head over tit. He's a head over tit killing machine or some bullshit like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, I do, but you don't, and that's the problem. But he's just given like a brief description of a motherfucker and like a brief background, and that's all you get. That's their character developed in their eyes. You don't get like a full connection to them. They don't spend enough time with anybody. And they are kind of mystery men, so maybe that's part of it. But the thing is that at the end of the film, when they're telling you this is a true story and this is the guy that did this and this is the girl that did this and this is this guy, it's like, fuck, that's dope. Did they really do that? Did they have a family? Did they do this? Did that, like, what were they fighting for? What was their reason? Was it strictly because they were like borderline war criminals and they were getting off of whatever they had done by doing this? Were they as bad as the movie said? Or like, could the movie have made them worse for effect? Like, we don't really have a background on the characters. And also I watched this ages ago, so maybe my memory deceives me. That could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm not. I never am, never have been. I was about you people. I gave it an 8. It's trash. Maximum 5, but probably more accurately a 4. That movie sucked, dude. I thought it was magnificent because it was the first movie I'd probably watched since we were going through the sleeplessness of a newborn situation. I think Kenny was about 6 months old when I saw that. I was in Perth doing a solo show on the other side of the country. Rach and I were at odds all the time because we were sleepless and stressed out, and I'm going out every night and she's got a crying baby. I'm doing comedy. She thinks that's just me out having fun all the time, but I was just like having pure panic attacks constantly. And so it was just a hard time, and we got to sit down and watch a movie together, and I was like, this is the best. I love you so much, and I love this movie. This is the best movie I've ever seen. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Movie fucking sucked, man. Don't listen. Don't watch You People. I kept it as an 8 because the video in the podcast that I recorded, I said it's an 8. So I kept it as an 8 just to be true to my word. But if you make it from You People, which is a lot of like maybe 2 years of episodes ago, year and a half of episodes ago, to now, if you made it this far, just know that I'm reneging my opinion on You People. It's the only film I've ever had wrong. I'm right. I'm 100% right on every other film, just so you understand that. Okay? And again, I'm just going to say this. Where am I? What was I talking about? Ragtag crew. Lack of character development. But we clearly know there's a ragtag crew. They don't really know each other, but they know each other. Some of them know each other, but then they had to bring a couple more, hot recruits in, and they had to save one of them. That was a fun scene. That was a really fun scene, actually. A lot of killing, a lot of brutality, which I love that. I just love it. I love big violence. I do love big violence, and that's, that's okay. You're allowed to love it as long as you don't shoot up a school. And they didn't shoot up a school either. They shot up a Nazi camp, so that's dope. And then they stole their clothes. So now they're dressed as like fucking Nazi generals, which is funny. They're playing dress ups, like Guy Ritchie has a great sense of humor. And that's a fact, dude. Have you seen Snatch? Have you seen Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels? Have you seen, what's that other one that I watched recently? Operation blah, 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 something French. He's a funny guy, man. I'd love to have him on the show. Guy, if you're watching, which I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you're not in the 500 people that watch this show. Anyway, 500 to, it varies depending on the episode. 500 to 2,000. I'd say we got 500 loyals. 500 loyals, and then some people that just want to get reviews of whatever. What the fuck am I talking about, man? See what I mean? Now I'm getting into a mood again because now I'm kind of like the self-loathing kicks in. This is where it's nice to have board man, because he'll come and ask me a question, be like, okay, this guy's about to fucking panic and start thinking negative, so I'm gonna ask him a question. He's a fucking good co-host, dude. Miss him. So yeah, you've got the ragtag group, and what's his name again? Am I gonna have to look it up again? The main dude, this Superman, Henry Cavill, has to manage all these different personalities, and he's like the most maybe erratic one of all of them. Okay, but he can get serious when it's time to get serious. But he's mostly like he's a bit cheeky and cavalier. But he'll get serious if he has to get serious. But he does have to manage all these wild motherfuckers, dude, which is just management in general. When you manage a team, whether it's in a corporate environment, whether it's sport, if you're a coach, whether you are gigging with comedians with varying levels of mental illness, you have to manage personalities. Okay? You'll have people that are good at their job, people that are bad at their job, people that keep getting distracted by their dogs and mosquitoes and the weather and their own, frankly, retarded thoughts. People that smoke, go out and smoke breaks every 5 minutes. People that are snacking constantly, getting a coffee. It's like, are you working or are you just getting coffee? How long are you shitting for? All these types of things. You got people doing all types of shit. Oh, I got to go for another walk. It's like, what? You've got 50,000 steps and you haven't sent a single email today. Let's get it moving. People just going through it. Oh, my family again. Oh, my kids. Oh, oh, my boyfriend or / girlfriend. You know? Oh, I'm not registered. What? Oh, I had a car crash. Again? Janet? You just had one yesterday. You driving the same car or are you driving another car? And should you have your license revoked? How are you constantly getting in car accidents, Janet? And that's management, dude. Varying personalities. You get someone abrasive, someone that's trying to climb the ladder. And they can be climbing it aggressively. They can be trying to come at your throat as manager, or they can be sucking you off. And you gotta shut that down, especially if it's in front of everyone. Not actually, but like, brown nosing is what I'm saying. Not soliciting sexual favors. I just mean like brown nosing. Just like, that's a really good idea, boss. It's like, what? Did you just call me boss? Did you just say I had a good idea? Bitch, I'm retarded. You understand? You got to manage personalities, man. In sports, you got to manage egos. As a player and as a coach, you got to manage your own ego. You also have to try and manage the egos of your teammates. Sometimes you got to massage the egos of your teammates. You got to tell them they're the best, dude. Dude, you can have 30 whenever you want, but if we want to win, we've got to, you got to let some people get 8. They get 8, they'll be happy. Maybe you end up with 26. You don't need 30 every night, dude, but you can if you want. I know you can, but not tonight. That type of shit. Now you're doing the sucking off, That's massaging egos. An ego massage with a happy ending. No doubt. So you just tell him for so much, over and over and over. You just keep whispering to him how good he is at getting buckets until he spurts. He gets so worked up. Now he's like a little bit gay for you, because he's just like, dude, you're so good, man. Like, I've never seen anyone ball like you. Like, how do you just get to the cup whenever you want, dude? How come you're shooting 15 free throws a game? Like, how do you do that? Dude, you know you're shooting 44% from outside? Like, how are you doing that? It's so good. It's so hot, dude. Like, dude, honestly, you don't even really need to play defense because you're so good at offense. Like, it's really hot. He's like now got his hand on your thigh and shit. And it's like, this is awkward. He's like, oh shit, I thought you were coming on to me because you have not stopped. Also, like, while you're saying this, your hand's got like sliding lower and lower down my back. So that's management, dude. And then with like comedians, it's like, hey man, how you going? And they're like, oh yeah, good. Yeah, good. And it's like, okay, are you talking to me or are you talking to someone else? Can you see someone else around me? Are you talking to someone else? Yeah? Okay, what are they saying? Yeah? You got to do that sometimes. Like literally at open mics, you find yourself doing that. So, hey, can I borrow a piece of paper? I'm like, me? You talking? Yeah, I'm not holding any paper, brother. Are you hallucinating? Oh, did I say paper? Oh, yeah. How are you? Jesus, brother. I'm going to go tell my jokes now, but I'll talk to you later, okay? Okay? Bang. Get the fuck out the fire exit, like, dude, it's just like, it's comedy, open mic comedy is like a school shooter convention. Like, no one's going to do it at the convention, but when they leave, they're a threat to society. That's open mic comedy, dude. So I try pretty hard not to go to open mics, man. Even though everything's an open mic, really. Literally everything's an open mind. Dude, I'm not saying that I'm healthy going in there. I'm not going in there and talking to myself and people are like, oh, he's going over his jokes. And I'm not. I'm just like mumbling to myself like, God, you're a piece of shit. God, you're a shit dad. Your parents hate you. Pretty sure you're gay. God, you should sleep outside tonight. Hopefully you freeze to death. Fuckhead. Drive your car into a fucking wall, you dog. That type of shit. And people are like, oh, God, he's really trying to memorize his jokes right now. And that's people management. And that's what Henry Cavill had to do in this movie, was manage a group of people who were diverse. And I don't mean diverse as in like black, Asian, woman, lesbian, gay dude, trans person, person that identifies as a dog, mechanic, whatever. I'm not talking about that type of diverse. I'm talking about personalities. Like literally, this movie was the closest thing to open mic comedy as you can get. Like these people just had varying levels of mental illness. And that's essentially what it was. This one dude, like every time he kills someone, he wants to like rip their heart out. Like, okay. If that part wasn't written in, this guy needed to be put away, even if he saved the world from the Nazis. You know what I mean? Lock this motherfucker away. He's ripping hearts out of chests. That's excessive, brother. Unconventional, to say the least. And unconventional methods to success, bro, is like Phil Jackson. He's like the first dude that goes mental with physical. This is supreme athlete sports. It's all physical. Jump, shoot, fight, fuck, whatever. And Phil's like, hey guys, we're going to meditate today. And these motherfuckers are like, what? And he's like, bam, 3 chammies. What now, bitch? Unconventional. You walk into my studio, you can't see it now. All you can see is some movie posters. Looks podcast studio enough, except that these are cupboards behind me, which is fine. But all I'm saying is that if you could see my desk right now, it's hell. This is not the picture of success, looking at all the junk on my desk. But sometimes there's a method to the madness. And that's what's going on here. There is shit everywhere in front of me. I'm so glad you can't see it. I'm embarrassed. It looks clean on the screen when you guys are watching. That's dope. But what's important is that the success is coming, bro. My joke writing is getting better. My podcast is getting better. The back end of the podcast stuff, all the stupid posting and metadata and keywords. It's all getting better. Getting more listeners, getting more subscribers. The networking. Oh, I'm getting better at networking. I'm still not good. I'm still one of the worst, one of the very worst, but I'm better. When you're one of the worst, it's easy to get better. And that's where people go wrong. They're like, oh, I'm one of the worst. I'm not going to do it. It's like, dude, you do it. You're going to improve quicker than anyone else. How much better can you get than the best? The best is just waiting for you to get there. Dude, this is motivational as fuck, dude. Check this out. Look, this guy's the best. How can he get better than that? Maybe he can go here. You're down here. The piece of shit you are. You try a little bit and you're like, oh shit, I'm already here. Oh, now I'm here. Oh, now I'm here. This guy's been doing it. He's still doing it. He's just staying here waiting for you to be as good as him. So if you're the worst, every day you do something, you know what you are? One step closer to the best. Picture it like this. 100-meter race, Usain Bolt. When he crosses that finish line, you know what he does? Slows down. You're still sprinting, dude. You're just getting closer and closer to Usain Bolt. What? Oh, wait. We have to get this fucking thing. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm going to quit comedy and do motivational speaking. Because that got me fired up, dude. I'm about to go network right now. I'm about to go straight down to fucking Optus and get my network on, dude. Go to Telstra and talk networks or networking. I'm going to go to IT school at TAFE and do networking, bro. And I'm going to shake everyone's hand, give them my business card, my Instagram. Yeah. I'll double entendre the fuck out of a networking event, bro. Any convention I go to, from now on, the only people I network with is people in IT. Boom. Now I'm doubling up on networking. Now people think, shit, he's not that good at networking. It's like, whoa, I'm actually good at 2 types of networking. Think about that. What are you good at? 1 type of networking? Sorry to hear that, bro. Try and turn it off and turn it back on again. See if that helps. Oh, shit. Man, like in any movie, you know, first act sets it up. Second act is usually where they face some form of adversity. Something goes wrong, and there's a barrier. There's some type of anxiety for the viewer. Like, oh, fuck. Everything was going so well, and now, you know, they're going to break up. Or, oh, God, he's captured. How's he going to get out of this? Got to get through the adversity, man. And we've all done it. How pathetic do you have to be to have never overcome adversity? Anytime anything happens to you, just fucking roll over, bro. Yuck. I don't even want to meet that guy. I don't even want to be around that guy, dude. Just the fucking saddest cunt. He's just like every day he comes home from work. It's like, oh, how was work? Oh, my laptop ran out of battery. Oh, did you just put a charger in the laptop to make it fucking not out of battery? He's like, oh, no, I forgot my charger. Oh, did you ask someone? Did you simply ask someone to charge it? Did you ask someone if you could borrow their charger for 30 minutes to get some charge in your laptop? Oh, no, I didn't. Everyone seemed quite busy. Oh, okay, did you think about maybe coming home in your lunch break to get your charger? Oh, I started to drive home, but then I got a red light and I was going to go longer than my 30-minute lunch break, so I just turned around and went back and I had my plain toast. Yeah? Is that what you did? You fucking pussy? Grow a spine, dude. Tell someone to go fuck themselves, bro. Get a bit of dog up ya. You know? Imagine that dude, bro. Fucking imagine being the chick that marries him. Oh, just wake up. Every time she wakes up and she opens her eyes and sees him, she's like, oh, fuck you. But she's religious. She's religious, so she'll never get a divorce. So she's just sick every day. She looks at this cunt. She's like, fuck you, Paul, you know? His name's Paul because it sounds like, oh. He's just such a pussy, dude. Every time something happens, like, oh, the shower's too hot. And she's like, okay, Paul, why don't you turn up the fucking cold tap a bit? He's like, oh, it's too tight and I'm so weak. Why don't you go to the gym, Paul? Oh, I can't afford it. Why don't you get a better job, Paul? Since you got fired from your last one because you wouldn't charge your fucking laptop, you retard. Paul, man. Poor Paul, man. You know? Not poor cunt. Paul is a poor cunt, dude. Paul sucks, bro, and you don't want to be Paul. Adversity, you got to face it head on. You got to bust through it. You know? You getting bullied, you got to punch someone in the fucking face, bro. Coach won't play you? Play harder. Get in his face. And I don't mean fight-wise. I mean get in his face. Coach, let's watch film together right now. I want to watch film with you. Coach, come and rebound for me. I want to shoot more shots. Coach, I want to do another individual tomorrow. Are you available first thing in the morning? Make that motherfucker play you, bro. Adversity, man. Oh, someone died in your family? That fucking sucks, man. Remember them fondly and keep it pushing. Make them proud. Sit in bed all fucking day crying. You get a week of that, max. But you got to keep it pushing, bro. Do what you do for them. Now you can dedicate shit to them. You know? Get busy. Adversity, man. Motherfucking Paul just like in bed. Paul wet the bed. And Linda's like, Paul, why didn't you fucking get up and go to the toilet? He's like, I was so tired. From what, Paul? Crying? You know, like, you don't do shit. You don't even have a job anymore. You don't go to the gym. You don't cook because you fucking burnt your wrist somehow. You don't do shit, Paul. You can't be that tired. Get up. God, I wish I didn't love God so much because I'd divorce you so fucking quick. God, if I didn't care about getting into heaven, I'd fucking poison you. You know, like Linda hates him. Hates his fucking guts, but keeps trying to help him. Because she's lovely, Linda. Linda's so lovely. She cares. She wants to help. She's charitable. She volunteers. You know? She should be tired. But instead she's cleaning up piss-soaked sheets. Paul's piss-soaked sheets. Fuck, man. I like a misfit. I love a misfit squad, man. I love it when you're not supposed to be there. And you make it. I love it when they don't want to see niggas shine and then niggas still shine, bro. And that's what I'm going to do. The thing that I was bitching about on the last episode that I had to cut out, I am about to make motherfuckers sorry. Understand that. Overlooked again. Always overlooked. Always. Always overlooked. In everything I've ever done, I've been overlooked. I promise you that. Wasn't your job that you just lost a management role? Yeah. Which I had to apply for twice and someone else got it. And I kept it pushing, dude. I didn't quit. I didn't cry. I fucking just kept it pushing and then I got it. Okay? Coaches don't want to play me. I make it so they have to, bro. They fucking have to. Too good not to play. Fucking whooping your starters at practice every day have to play me. I know you're never going to start me. You don't like me, but I'm too good not to play me, dude. Suck my dick. I'm fucking doing it, bro. They don't want to see niggas shine, and they don't want to see me shine again right now. They don't want to see me shine, bro. But I'm happy. I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it. You know? Try and push forward all the fucking... Dude, only the cream rises to the top. Only. Every single fucking time. Without fail. You can try to manipulate and massage all the bullshit and get it to the top. But if it's too dense, the shit's going to sink. Then who floats up? I fucking do. Motherfuckers are going to be sorry. Understand that. They don't want to see niggas shine. Understand this. This nigga's going to shine. Okay? Everyone's like, wow, this got serious out of nowhere. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I was this morning. I'm over it now. Go ahead. Go ahead. I will not allow the bullshit to continue. And I mean that sincerely. And I don't mean I'm coming for anybody. I'm just going to focus on myself, and the cream is going to rise to the motherfucking top. Believe it. Okay? My current career, okay? I lost my job and I said, fuck it. I'm not getting another job. I am going to go all in on the podcast and comedy. And that's what I've been doing. And it feels good. I'm happier than I've got no fucking money and I'm happier than I've ever been. Literally. That's not just like something that I read in a book. You know why? Because I don't read, dude. How am I supposed to get it from a book if I don't read, bro? I'm an idiot. I'm happier than I've ever been pursuing this. The podcast is better than it's ever been. I'm better at comedy than I've ever been. And I'm only getting better at both of them. No, it's not the biggest cause in the world. No, I'm not curing cancer. But I'm happy, which means Rachel's happy, which means Kenny's happy, which is all that fucking matters. I'm so fucking dedicated to this shit. I can't even begin to explain it. So whatever happens with gatekeepers and all of that is fine. It's gonna fucking happen. Mark my fucking words. Come back to this episode. Bookmark it. Do whatever you want to do. Laugh at it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a single fuck, dude. This movie rocks, okay? It's action-packed. It's got a hot bird in it. She dances in it. She even sings a fucking song. It's fantastic. It's Guy Ritchie. It's war. It's men. It's stealth. It's fucking everything you want, man. Except it's just not the best movie ever. 7 out of 10. Tell your friends to tell their friends about the Welcome to the Poddy podcast. Share the show. Buy some merch. Buy tickets to all my shows. I love you guys. Don't forget to love yourselves. And as always, bung fucking bung.